Hey there, good evening. So, I'm not used to making two videos in the same day, at least not this topic. But, yeah, anyways, as I was saying, so, the video, it's ready. It's currently being uploaded, not processed, it's currently being uploaded to the channel. And, in the meantime, I figured I should do a second one to kind of maybe recap some of the stuff I did today, and well, I'm not really planning to do another one tomorrow, so oh, a Bellsprout. I need a Bellsprout. Bellsprouts are pretty rare. Where was I going with that? Yeah. Not really planning on doing anything tomorrow. Not really sure if I'm even going to record one of these tomorrow, so I think it's best if I just I do one tonight, and just in case I'm not gonna record another one of these tomorrow, I'll upload that one tomorrow in place of what I could have uploaded, what I could have recorded tomorrow. It's always good. It's always important to think ahead. Charmander. Those are also pretty rare because they're starters. A cat. Almost didn't seem there. It's not a Pokemon cat. It's not one that I can catch. Just, you know, a cat. Don't know what I've done to upset some dogs here, but hate it when they do that. Anyway, I wanna battle some Team Go Rocket grunts because of the mission. Because I need to. Stop moving, you little. Now, some things have happened. Well, after the recording earlier today, when the game just completely lost its mind after about an hour of recording, I went to the raid, and obviously I won, but there's a bit of a story behind it. First of all, let's challenge this one. See what we got here. Wherever there's light, there will always be shadow. That's a new one. So is it a dark type? I have no idea. Okay, maybe it's a dark type. I don't know. Dark type specialist. Let me just. Well, Stunky is poison dark, so this does check out. Also, I changed Rhyperier's charged attack from Skull Bash to Earthquake. I much prefer this with this attack. Obviously, I'm going to use Protect Shield because I want to use Earthquake on the next one she pulls out. Skunk Tank still doesn't say a lot, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's a Dark type specialist. The only thing really super effective against Dark is Fairy and Fighting, but since she's using Stunky and Skunk Tank, it basically means nothing because it's a dark poison, so kind of loses the type advantage you might have had. Anyway, so after I stopped the recording, I went to do the raid. Apparently it was a Tentacruel, poison water, so I didn't really have a good strategy to battle it because, again, poison water means it's not weak to grass or ground. So yeah, kind of cancels each other out. Actually, I'm not even sure if water resists ground, now that I think about it, but whatever. Obviously, I started with Metagross because it's a Steel Psychic, so it's 4 times resistant to poison. Fortunately, though, its fast attack is Bullet Punch, which is a Steel type move, not very effective on water. And as I mentioned, Earthquake, which is super effective against poison, isn't very effective against water. So I was out of luck. I kind of had to change some of my Pokemon around. I used Zekrom, I used Jolteon, Executor, regular Executor, because it's grass and Psychic. Yeah, none of them worked, and I kind of lost a lot of time with Metagross, because I which kind of led to me losing the match because of time. Now I rejoined the raid, and apparently it actually saved my my raid pass, so I didn't have to use another one, which is good for me. But I also changed up the roster. I kind of had what I thought at the time was a really great team, really good squad of Pokemon to fight this thing. Oh, and the second time around, it was much easier. I've actually noticed that its HP was going down much faster than the first time. But then somewhere around the end of the raid, right where I won, actually, I kind of noticed that I got some help. Someone was there with a Cresselia, and maybe that's why it was so easy the second time. But hey, you know what? I don't actually care, because a victory is a victory. No matter what you did to achieve it, as long as you didn't cheat, as long as you didn't do something that's against the rules. That's my moral code, I suppose. And obviously I didn't cheat, so it's all good. Now let's go battle this Team Go Rocket person before they leave. See if it's another new one. Nope. It's a Psychic type specialist. Nothing new here. Oh, and also you notice that Darkanine is down, because right before I went, I came here, I encountered another Team Go Rocket balloon. Decided to challenge it off camera, obviously, and well, surprise, surprise, it was Sierra again. And this time, she, just like Cliff, she also had a different roster than the usual. She used let's use Metagross as well, just in case this guy decides to throw Guard of War at me, because Metagross is a Steel type, which is super effective against Fairy types like Guard of War. Anyways, so yeah, this time she also had a very different roster. She had a Lapras as her starting point, a really powerful Lapras. She doesn't always use Lapras. Most of the time she uses a Beldum as her starting Pokemon, but this time she used a Lapras. And Lapras, unfortunately for me, at the time, is Ice and Water type, which means some of the Ice type's weaknesses like fire and steel, are no longer in effect because of the water type. Yeah. So that took a couple of tries and retries and reshuffling of the teams until I finally got the right combination of teams and moves to take her down, and I also caught her Lapras after 5 or 6 tries. Don't tell me this thing froze again. Anyways, I'm not even sure how to hold this hammer. So yeah, I beat Sierra and caught her Lapras. Unfortunately though, while this did technically count as rescuing a shadow Pokemon, it didn't count as battling a Team Go Rocket Grunt. That's why I needed to battle 2 right now. One over there and one over here. Regardless, we did what we had to do. Now let's finish this mission and see what the rewards are. Let's catch this Drowsy first. It's actually one of my favorite cries, Drowsy. Not one of my favorite Pokemon, but kind of like the cry that it makes. Definitely one of the more unique ones, even though they kind of gave it to a couple of other Pokemon in Gen 1. Besides Drowsy and Hypno, they also gave it to Executor and Jinx. Just, they're significantly slower, but it's distinctly the same one. But some of the other cries from Gen 1, well, obviously they had a very limited selection of cries in Gen 1, but a lot of them, you kind of need to listen very hard to recognize that they reused the cries just a little bit differently. With Drowsy, Executor, and Jinx, it's very clearly the same one. But I mean, definitely one of the more obvious ones. I guess that's what I was trying to say. I mean, at first glance, you might not realize that Mewtwo and Parasect have the same cry, unless someone told you about it. But you can definitely tell that Jinx, Executor, and Drowsy and Hypno have the same cry. Oh, look at that! I still need to power up a Pokemon. I completely forgot about that part of the task. Let's do it now. I mean, hold on. Yeah, off camera, I also did some battling in the Go Battle League, so that I can power up my Vaporeon. Oh, nice. So yeah, I did a lot of actually, I'll keep it as it is for now. What about you? Yeah, I can power you up 3 times. Actually, you know what? Let's just max it out. Yeah, Rapier is a powerhouse. Regardless, as I was saying, I did a lot of battling in the Go Battle League so that I can have plenty of Stardust, specifically for this situation. Alright. Rare candy, that's nice. Super Rocket Raider, very useful for certain things. And ooh, an Absol! I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, I already have a couple of Absols. I don't think they're very good ones, but you don't really see Absol as an encounter from a mission and stuff. That's nice. Snarl and Thunder. Let's hope it's a good one. It's a very good one. I'm keeping this. It's just out of curiosity. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Just, you know, don't really have a lot of Stardust. Okay, equip. And now, the end is new. No, just kidding. So, now every once in a while, if I'll cross a random Pokestop, there's a chance I might find Giovanni. Or maybe even I'll encounter Giovanni through a balloon. Who knows, but Giovanni. Why did all these Swallows started to appear here? That's new. Swallow was a rare encounter until a few days ago. Well, a few hours ago, actually. Look at that, more missions. Defeat 15 Go Rocket Grunts. And defeat their leaders 5 times. And defeat the Team Go Rocket boss, Giovanni, obviously. Oh yeah, I mean, why not? Should I bother going all the way over there just to battle a Team Go Rocket Grunt? How long have I been recording? 17 minutes. Yeah. Nothing else around here, so perhaps I should. Let's just catch that. Ooh, Swallow first, because did I say Swallow this whole time? Sheesh, what's wrong with me? I meant to say Gulpin. Swallow is the evolved form of Gulpin. What's this? Oh. Well, let me just do this one. And save the other one for when we cross into midnight, so that I can get the daily stamp. There's the Gulpin. And I believe that's the only one I need to evolve right now. It's not too strong, so I think a Great Ball should suffice. Great, now I can evolve one. Question is, which one though? If there aren't any Pokemon around, I'll use an incense. No, not an incense. A random thought that wandered into my mind. Oh, look at that! The Go Rocket person left. It's a good thing I checked before going there. Another Gulpin. Maybe that's going to be the theme for this episode. Evolving a Gulpin. Yeah. Not one of my brightest ones, but you guys even see me here? There's barely any light. Hold on, I'm going to step into the light. Walk into the light. This one's actually very high CP. Let me check this guy out. And no, I did not mean to do this. I meant to do this. Yeah, not particularly good. Okay. There we go, Gulpin. All 4 of these are new apparently, and only one of them is male. And yes, I do notice these things when I look at Pokemon. Sue me. Okay, this is the not so good one. This one's even worse. This one's terrible. So yeah, the 700 one is the best one that I found, so that's the one I'm gonna evolve. And say hello to Swalot. I don't really get the idea of this Pokemon. Seriously, who at Game Freak thought it was a good idea to come up with a literal stomach Pokemon? I mean, it's not the dumbest idea ever for a Pokemon, but still. It's probably the most questionable, in my opinion. Alright, so yeah. No more Team Go Rockets, at least not for now. Look at that, there's an Alolan Meowth over there. As soon as the game decides to continue. Yeah. No Team Go Rockets anywhere. No reason to stay here, really. I really only wanted to come out to battle a few Team Go Rocket grunts to go on to the next part of the mission, which we did, which I did, that is. But other than that, nothing really. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, seems like a reasonable place to end this. Hold on, let me just wait until these Pokestops reboot themselves. Spin, 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 spin. Spin, 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 spin. And spin, 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 spin. Little disappointing though, none of my Pokemon that I put in were defeated today and came back, so I didn't get any Poke Coins, but I'm sure they will tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is Saturday after all. That's when people go outside the most, especially little kids who play these games. Not implying that this is a game for kids, I'm just saying that kids often play these a lot. Another Gulpin. Yeah. Kind of a waste of time. Didn't even find a single shiny, but I mean, why should I even complain about that? Shinies are intentionally hard to find, right? Okay, so oh, look at that thing. Now the game's the game's having problems whenever I overwork it too much. So maybe I should just end the recording here. I mean, what are the odds that as soon as I'm done recording, I'm gonna find a shiny right here in this neighborhood? Pretty slim, right? Forlorn has no chance to be shiny, does it? If it does, then I was not made aware of that. see one last check. Nope, nothing over here. Well, that's that. Good night, everybody.
Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.